Were there any swans in the park? Okay, we're tied up. Let's see what's going on here. Ah, no lake. That's okay. I am tied up. How can I reach these things? But I can't even look at them. But somehow I can open this. This is in my mind, man. Sorry. Okay. How do I get out of this predicament? Surely I can look at things from afar. Can't be that short-sighted. Oh. No. Trying to click on your things that's tied on you, man. Okay. That's one way to do this. Nope. Can't look at that. Where do I even want to go? It's gonna take a while. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that, yes. Although I think it's a bit too high and it's not interactable, so I'm not sure that will actually help me. Oh, that's him. Yeah. There's an item here. There's something back there. There's something here as well. Let's try to get to that, maybe, perhaps. I can't get over here, right? It's just very slippery, so it's just going along. Nope. As far as we go. I mean, it's nothing if not realistic, right? Although, are his legs tied to the chair? Because it looks like he could just get up. What? How? What was there? What was that even? With this chair, he could just get up and walk, like carrying the chair on his back, almost. Anyway, I'm out. All good.
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony.
Right. Let's do a save. Let's do a save. What?
My ribs still hurt, and at least 2 teeth were loose. Sadiq was a tough customer, but he just didn't act like a rep. I got in at least 1 good shot, and he definitely felt it. A Nexus 6 wouldn't have even blinked.
Well, now I can see why you enjoyed half the pizza. This doesn't look very good.
Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row. Nothing else there. Nothing else there. Nothing else there.
For some reason that's coming out of the left. The rest is stereo. Wait, there was something here.
Strange.
What was that? Wait, I just found something and it's not here. Where the fuck is it? Oh. Strange. What was a strange thing that I found? Strange. So he mentioned the cheese. He mentioned the... What is this? The hysteria token. This was the dream we had, right? I think this was a dream. No, it's a photograph. Moon bus. Hijacking. I've not looked at this photograph. Oh, is that what I found? I guess that was what I found. Okay.
Nothing else there.
Nothing else here. He doesn't want to sit on the chair again. Alright, fair enough. Right, there's a door and then there's this. Let's try this first.
You let him in my room?
Oops.
They had a warrant, mister. What was I supposed to do?
They took my pictures.
Couldn't stop them.
How about me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Don't play dumb.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What have they got against you?
Nothing, friend. I ain't done nothing.
We're all innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here? Or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks. Talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that. Look, My mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
Okay. That sounds reliable. Oh. I am here. Interesting. That's what that is. Ah. Ah. Okay. Ah. Right. Because that will mean so much to me next time I try to load. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Ah? Right, before I go in there, let's explore that place first. It did look like a scene that was probably a reference. But it's been over 10 years since I watched the film last time, I think. So memory's very fuzzy on it. No manager.
I didn't know who was working this side of the pool, but whoever it was, they'd been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged.
Oh, you said something about the previous room. Hang on. Something on the floor that I missed. Did you mean this? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything. I I thought I would be able to go back there, but it doesn't look like it's possible. This takes me back to the room where we started here. And go over here, but let's check this room out first. What was that? Oh,
Holden's badge.
they did look like a badge. They are, yes.
Nothing. Nothing.
This game looks way too good for its time. Okay, there's nothing else here. Although I would say the fact that we found someone's badge is pretty significant.
Nothing.
Not as bad as a cop losing his gun, but still. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. I have to delete it one by one.
The car looked a lot like the one I'd been tracking. The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner.
And I have found a random license plate somewhere. I wonder if this is
The
the...
wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best lichen dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot, but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street, Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
I'm clicking on it, but nothing's happening. Okay. I move away and press on it again. Nope. Okay, game. Could be. Could be. Okay, we can go here, we can go here. Check the side first. Oh wait, this is the diner in Chinatown, isn't it? Yep, yep. Oh, sneeze coming. All right. And we're back in here.
Totally uninteresting. Totally uninteresting.
Okay. These things are still uninteresting.
Totally uninteresting.
Then why are they clickable? No one's bothering to clean anything in here. Just soup on the floor. I was wondering what was making the sound, but okay, it's probably this. Right, I don't have a car. I need to walk wherever I want to go. Okay, right. So there was another side of the screen where I could go, and I didn't go before. Straight out here. Mm-hmm. All right. Yes, I do like that. Although I'm still struggling to have an actual mental map because It's not a 3D space in which I can move. So I'm not really.
Hey, go home and get some rest. I'm sure you need it. Hey, go home and get some rest. I'm sure you need it.
Is this the guy from the film that was earlier up in the on the rooftop? Yeah.
Locked.
All right, that's locked. So, right, what's our new clues? We got this one. We got some photo to analyze. And I think there was one more. We got the cheese. And the toy. The ragdoll. Okay. Creepy stuff. Let me think. So back here is Radbury. I think I've seen all I could see in Radbury. And perhaps not the smartest thing to head back there. Let's see if the other side, because we're looking for the twins, which we did not find. There's probably still nothing here. But just in case something's changed.
Locked.
All right.
No way through here.
It has not. Oh, this place, yes. I am wondering where the cheese will, how the cheese will become relevant. All right, still nothing here. Unless we got any new messages.
I've gotten all I can from that.
No.
I've gotten all I can from that.
All right, we're done. So it looks like we're done from with this place as well. Ah, no, thought I was going out. The red sash mannequin. This one? I think it had one where the head moved, but it didn't do anything else. Same thing with this one. Like, click on it and it starts playing, and then nothing happens. I think it's just flavor. Right, what we got? Nightclub Row. Stereo Hall. Okay, these are new places. I think going back to the station at this point is our first order of business. Because we get somebody's badge. And where would my car be? Because I was going to the Bradbury building. And I got there from DNA Row. Which implies that that's where I would have parked. Yes, It is turning into a very different film tie-in now. Oh. That's my car, dude. So I do have a magic car after all.
Lockup. Ground floor.
Is that guy Holden? The guy in that office? I don't remember what his name is. The podcaster cop. Who is still not here. Yes, this is reaching Gabriel Knight levels vibe for me the more I play it. It's a very, very strong and good vibe for what it's going for. Doesn't have the coziness, obviously, that Gabriel Knight has, although I'm not sure how much of that is my nostalgia for it. But then again,
Lockup.
there's no way to visit your grandma and not have coziness in that game.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Yeah, yeah.
Uploading personal clue database.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runsitter's. The car was registered to a man named Gavin Kelly, but he'd reported it stolen 2 months ago. His file came up clean. Model citizen, doctor, no criminal record. I was back to square one.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete. Moon bus.
Well, what do you know? It's our guy. What a surprise.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
This guy looks a little bit like Max Payne / Alex Casey / Sam Lake. You could totally play this guy. What about this guy? Oh, what am I doing here?
Give me a hard copy of that.
The plot thickens. And the magic of process of
Give me a
enhancing.
hard copy of that.
Interesting. Interesting. What's happening down here? Is his finger pointing? His finger points. All right. Yeah, it's clear enough. If this was relevant, he would have gotten it, right? No, that's just lights from the background. Pixels. Anything else here? I don't see anything else. I think I've got... I mean, I've got enough clues from this photo. To plot the thicken? To plot the thicken, yes. To plot the thickening. The plot thickening. Yeah, I think we got enough. Alright. What do we do with all this?
The car was registered to a man named Gab. That guy sure gets around.
Well, you get around as well, my guy.
That can't be me.
Oh. Save.
Laboratory.
Nothing here.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nothing here.
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Hmm. Is that a literal moon bus?
Lockup.
I mean, that photo was not on the moon, obviously, because they weren't wearing anything. But there was a dream, perhaps flashback. That might be relevant. Okay, before we do anything else, we need to check on the doggo. We've had a stressful experience. We need to distress a little bit.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Hello.
Good doggy.
Hello, doggo.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
There we go. Good. All good. Anything new we can do in the bedroom?
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Yes, the thought did cross my mind that maybe perhaps if I don't do this, a dog will die. So that's why I'm coming back. I'm half role-playing, but half also not wanting to find out if that assumption is true. Do we sleep? Let me save first in case something happens if I do. do I sleep? Nice music.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Oh, he does sleep. I wonder how that works in terms of gameplay mechanic, though. That's like the. Did I need to do that? Hang on, no. It was the bracelet that I wanted to get from the jewelry shop.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Oh, she's coming to the bedroom. Oh. Yes.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Yeah.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Dinner time. All right. So I sleep during the day, and I wake up in the night because, of course, he's in a noir game and story. He can't be awake and running around doing stuff during the day. What was modded? Oh. A great J-pop punk group called... Is that the actual name of the group, or is that the translation of whatever they've used? J-pop punk group. Okay.
Your floor number, please.
Ground floor.
No. The problem with these auto mod stuff is that if I can't allow the one specific message, it allows the terms, and then it gets messy. Because if I allow every term we use for the lols to trigger the mod, then it's a free-for-all. So it's a bit weird. All right. Nightclub row or hysteria hall. Let's start with this one. Yeah, I suppose. Let me...
It was the pig still. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong, sweetie. It was Herbert Hoover.
I'm sorry, but I was there.
Well, if anything, you were all of 3 years old back then.
I still remember it, like it was yesterday.
And he said fur coat, not mink. I saw it on the discovery disc.
Hang on, because I'll need to alt tab out to do this, and then he pauses it. So there we go. And let Space Otter express freely. What are you guys doing here?
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can
Oh, we know these guys.
The works.
Come and right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
You seen a girl around here, about 14, with pink hair? Maybe in the arcade.
I was 14 with pink hair once. A long time ago.
Don't think he means you.
Of course not. Not now. We work outside Hysteria Hall, don't we? Well, we must see 20, 30 girls a day with pink hair.
And every other color in the rainbow.
Fair point.
You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Boy, don't flash that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask Virginian for the tram home. Show that cheese around the ear, you become a marked man.
Who sells it?
Now, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco, I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's always bragging about her special ingredient.
That stew she makes, it always did taste a little gamey.
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
Smells cheesy, man. It's not right.
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
Oh, that was an abrupt end to that conversation.
Good, you two.
Start with this. Oh, no. Let's save first. Need to keep remembering to do that. Smells like cheese. Does Italy smell cheesy?
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35,000. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry, to Lou. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry. You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless, as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
Give it, take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
But don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Gotcha.
Italians use cheese as deodorant. Do they also use pesto as hair gel?
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles. I take that as...
You can take...
We've exhausted that conversation. Doesn't seem to be anything else with him, for now at least. Can't check the car. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Apologies for offending the Italians.
Keep your paws off that, Ray.
Mind you, I bathe in olive oil and use feta for deodorant, so I'm not one to talk. Oh. I'm on the rooftop.
Locked.
Well, I don't know what you expected.
That sucks.
The car or the car is locked?
That sucks.
Okay. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Vipers either, but... Is that a Viper or is that like a weird RX-7 or something. Oh, what's that? Was that something?
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Just fine, Crazy.
You've been thinking about the cat, haven't you? I don't blame you. She keeps me up at night,
Oh my god, this guy.
And I ain't ever even lip wrestled in the back seat. Which is definitely what's in the cards for a stud of your caliber.
Throw in a babe and maybe you got a deal.
No sweat, I'll have one over in a jiffy.
Not just kidding.
I hit that guy. Okay, that's nothing. That guy's not from the film, is he? Doesn't ring any bells. Alright, lots of talking there, so... Nah, okay. That's not right. Too much, because I can't... I have deleted letter by letter. Being witty in the save titles costs time and clicks. Is that one of those Omni treadmills? Perhaps? Oh no, that looks like an Omni. No, I don't know. Maybe? It's hard to tell at this resolution. Okay, let's concentrate on the job. We're on a job. Serious police work. Red alert. Product placement. Is it product placement if it's your game? I don't know. No arcade games on the job. The one I wrote my brain. It's an Easter egg. Although you're not celebrating Easter, I don't know what it is. A spring egg? You open it and there's a spring that springs out. It's actually a poop egg. Because that's the only way those chocolate eggs that somehow rabbits give birth to make sense. What the fuck is this? Is this some weird laser tag arena? And there's nothing in here? How do I get out? Oh, wait, hang on. I thought that was closed off. Okay, I can run around. Great, let's get lost. But I can't go here, can I? Oh, I can, okay. Double clicking here wasn't going. Do I want to go somewhere? Is there a... Or I'm just... What am I doing? Why am I even here? Oh, okay. There's an exit there. I mean, okay, let's try that. Oh, that's not... Oh, hang on, is this... Where the fuck is he going? Alright, at least he knows how to get out. Cool. Yeah. I'm glad he knows where to go, because that is not navigatable. Huh? Okay. That did not have any mirrors in it. But let's try this again. So I probably missed something. Moonbus. Okay. So there's an exit here. Perhaps. I mean, it doesn't look like it's holding up very well. Like random fences over here. Also, what the fuck is this? Right, so we got this exit, which is clickable from here. There's that as well. I wouldn't expect... It would be a big ask to expect working mirrors in this game, yeah. Where's my rays? Ray, where are you? I need to trace you. I need to find Ray. Hall of pre-baked reflections. Pre-baked? Baked. That would indicate it's pre, by definition. Okay, I am lost. I'm guessing at some point this will become a shooting arena and not with lasers. I will chase some guy in here, or some guy will chase me. It looks like... Why else would they build all this in the game? But like, I can't see anything else in here that's of interest at the moment. Oh, I clicked up here. He's going over here. Okay. This is not progressing my investigation. Okay, let's get out. Let's get out of here. So it's also interesting. He enters here, but he can't exit out of here. He needs to go over here to exit. Alright, let's get out. Figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing. Because I'm slowly approaching the event horizon for ASDA delivery. I don't have a lot of time for the day stream. Again, he had a very stressful encounter with some bad guys. He needs to relax a bit. by getting lost in mazes. Right, what the fuck am I doing here?
That guy sure gets around.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
Okay,
That can't be me.
we have ourselves there. We have this photo. We have this photo. Candy. Okay, we have a random candy bar. The candy bar is an early thing. Where did I find the candy bar? The animal murder? Yes, that's where I found it. Right. Okay. None. What else we got? We got the cheese. And... we got Holden's badge that I have not done anything with. Hysteria. Oh, we got a token. Hmm. That wasn't a very fruitful investigation. Do you have anything else to say? Saw? Saw?
Be good, you two.
No.
Be good, you two.
Let's go back in. This just goes out again, yeah. Okay. Okay, perhaps I come here later. Do another save since I'm here, and then go check the other area real quick. That looks really good. It's almost like they made this game at just the right time for it to look good and convey the vibe and the style and the look of the film. Because if this was, say, 5 years later, we would have gotten or 3 even. Would have gotten a very, I don't know, empty attempt at like a full 3D space, perhaps. And then we'd have to wait until, I don't know, the PS4 times for this to start looking good again with all the stuff. But that would have been too expensive for them to make. And too late by that point to make a Blade Runner film. It would have been a cheap tie-in to the new Blade Runner film, and it would have been bad. Perhaps. Like some open world collectathon. This guy. Oh, this guy.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Leaves. McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard of me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience.
This makes me think that, you know how we have a common friend who once gave his own autograph to a band? He's missed out on an opportunity there to make that band rich by becoming like really famous and successful.
You know the chef at Howie's?
That big, flabby guy? Never seen him before.
You were hanging around right when he took off.
Pure coincidence. You are one hell of a suspicious cat, McCoy. Kick back, relax, watch my show. Take a little break from your boring existence.
Hey, oi! And done talking. Okay, let's watch the guy perform. Candles.
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight?
Are these actual candles?
What does a marriage and a tornado
Oh,
have in common?
God.
First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house. You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
How about yourself? You sure about yourself? Because I got some friends, they say they know you.
You're lying.
What? How do I... It doesn't go there. Oi! Okay,
I remember early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for a sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal proposition.
Yeah,
He was
let me tell you a story while I'm in the middle of a chase here.
This here's reserved for VIPs.
But that's my name, Zip.
You're a real cute boy,
Okay. Do I reload? Is the question. I'm tempted. But there was a lot of bad jokes. A lot of bad jokes that we have to sit through. I can skip them. Let's try it. I'll save after I land. Skip this? Oh, I can, okay. Oh. Is it still doing it? What am I here? I am in nightclub, bro. Nightclub, bro. Is my mic audio as well doing weird things, or is it just the game? Okay. Is it still doing it? Let's go in here. So. Alright, before I talk to that guy, let's have a look around. Is the audio still weird, or is it okay now? Alright, nothing seems to be here, so I'm gonna skip quickly through this stuff.
You want an autograph? I know you would, Gordon. Oh, I'm gonna make it. Really?
Okay, job. Let's ask about Zubin, maybe, perhaps.
You know the chef at Howie's?
That big, flabby guy? Never seen him before.
You were hanging around right when he took off.
Pure coincidence. You are one hell of a suspicious cat, McCoy. Kick back. Relax.
Right, okay.
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight? What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sun and blowing, and then you'll lose your house.
Oh, I can't skip this.
You know what my first wife's nickname was?
Oh my god.
The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the...
How is he gonna run out now?
Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
How about yourself? You sure about yourself? 'Cause I got some friends, they say they know you.
You're lying. Damn.
Damn. Oh, he just went in.
I remember early Q used to call himself a humanitarian.
You're chasing a guy, dude!
For a sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work.
Hey, perhaps just in the middle of a chase going in. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember this story. Yup. Oh, the audio is still crackling? Yeah, I might do that. I'm also thinking that maybe this is a cue for me to end the stream, but let's see if this fixes it out of curiosity first. Right. No, I don't want to rate the game now. Come on. Zombie dinos from planet Zeltoid. Somehow GOG thinks is this similar to this. Okay. Wait, where am I? Ah, scroll. Scroll! Oh, there we go. Is the audio now okay? Okay. At least nothing's permanently broken. Okay, so listen. Considering that this is approaching the event horizon for the delivery, I don't want to have to just hurriedly run off. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quit this and I'm gonna see how I can raid Space Otter, who is, if I'm not mistaken, streaming Baldur's Gate 3 now, doing a Dark Urge run. So if you want to see him suffer by doing things that are painful to him, like kicking poor squirrels into trees, you'll enjoy this. But I have not done a raid before, so let's see how this works. Yes, before I kick you all over to Space Otter, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. This was fun, even though it was a bit short. But this Monday was a little bit tricky because of the delivery I have coming up. So I have time, I think, tomorrow. So I may do another short one tomorrow afternoon towards evening. Because we're kind of in the middle of something that had some momentum, and I don't want to wait until Friday or Saturday to continue this. So I'm excited. So, yes, investigator goes to the fun park. I'm really curious to see what will happen with that maze. Not the laser tag thing, but okay. Yes. So I'm gonna click here and see what happens. Oh no, not yet. There we go. That should happen in like 4, 3, 2, bye-bye.